Peace, God. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, God. Peace to the family. Can y'all hear me, family? That's why I started a little late. Can y'all hear me? Peace and black power, God. Peace and black power. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, family? Peace, God. Peace, peace. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Okay, just making sure, just making sure. Peace to all the family coming into the building, though. Where's all the family listening from tonight? Where is all the family listening from tonight? Peace, God. Peace. Peace to all the family in the building. Where is all the family listening from tonight? Yeah, it's a little delay. It's a little delay. We're gonna get heavy tonight. Shout out to Atlanta. You know, that's my city. Houston. Shout out to the family in Houston. St. Louis. Okay, South Carolina. New Jersey. Trinidad. Shout out to the family, the brothers and sisters in the Caribbean as a whole. You get a lot of love out there. Ohio, LA. Shout out to all the family, man. Shout out to all the family, Virginia. San Diego. You know, so we from coast to coast tonight. We from coast to coast tonight. But, you know, as you saw by the title at hand, the preview of this, the I'm White and I Say So. That's what I want to talk about today. We're going to talk about our brother Nick Cannon and how that relates to Nick Cannon. You know, because that's been a popular subject this week, and it's a lot that we can learn from that Nick Cannon situation. So we want to get heavy on that tonight as well. You dig, our brother Nick Cannon. We got to get heavy on that tonight as well. But first and foremost, I want to start off by thanking the family as always. You guys been showing tremendous love and support. Everybody's been ordering the books, man. The book game been going crazy. I cannot keep enough books in stock. Every time I order more and more books, y'all come through every time clutch. Within 1, 2, 3 days, the books are sold out. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank the family for all the love and support, as well as the family who's getting it off Amazon. Shout out to all the family in the UK. A lot of family buying the book in the UK. I had a few people buy it from Japan this week. So shout out to the Japan family. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the family who's been, you know, showing a tremendous amount of love and support. You know, you got to be a man of the people first. The man of the people first. But let's get into the Nick Cannon situation, family. We got to get heavy tonight. Let's get into the Nick Cannon situation. Now, for those who don't know, our brother Nick Cannon was terminated from Viacom CBS this week for basically what they called anti-Semitic speech. Basically, I'm white and I say so. This is why our brother was fired. This is why he was terminated. And I think they're taking his shows. Viacom CBS, they own like MTV. They're a huge company. They own a lot of channels and everything like that. So basically for being anti-Semitic, bigotry, this is what they said, anti-Semitism, bigotry, and conspiracy theories. Because every time Negroes say something, it's a conspiracy theory. Every time we say something. Now notice, family, when white people say something, white people can say, they can put in our babies' textbooks that the Egyptians were white. They can have no proof that they were white. You see what I'm saying? No sources, no evidence, but the Egyptians were white. Let's teach this to the babies. They don't call that conspiracy theory. No, that's facts. That's scientific facts to them. You see what I'm saying? But whenever black people come out and say something, first of all, black people, we got to have 15, 16 sources when we say something. We got to have eyewitness accounts. We have to have scientific and DNA evidence. We got to have a mission from the murderers or oppressors themselves. We got to have it on video camera. We got to have all these things when it's come to black folks. You dig? But when white people say something, white people can just say something out the blue. You say, damn it, you say, man, listen, man, we need to circulate our money like the Jewish community. Anti-Semitism. Whoa. Now you all of a sudden you getting canceled from broadcast. Whoa, I didn't say nothing, but we need to circulate our money like the Jewish community. You see what I'm saying? You can say bankers. You can say, man, these big banks run the world. Oh. Anti-Semitism. You anti-Jewish. You see what I'm saying? This is what I like to call family, and we talk about this in the book, Voice of the Ancestors, Volume 1. I'm white and I say so. This is the reason why I always tell the family, do not argue with white folks. Don't argue with any other people. because they operate not on truth, but I'm white and I say so. You would never win a debate or argument with I'm white and I say so. You see what I'm saying? You would never win a debate or argument with the I'm white and I say so rule. You see what I'm saying? And this rule is so powerful because they have actual economic and military power behind it. You see what I'm saying? Economic and military power behind it. This is why they're able to enforce these I'm white and I say so rules on our brothers like Nick Cannon. You see what I'm saying? Notice how, and this is one way we have to defeat the I'm white and I say so rule. We have to start making them, first we have to start standing on our principles and our truth. The second thing we have to start doing is we have to allow them or make them go into detail. What did he say that was anti-Semitic? See, this is what we're going to have to start doing. What did he say that was anti-Semitic? Because notice when they come out and they accuse people of things, all they do is say, oh, it was anti-Semitic. They never tell you what line was anti-Semitic, why was it anti-Semitic. They just say, oh, it was bigotry and it was conspiracy theories. It was anti-Semitism. They never tell you exactly what was anti-Semitism. You see what I'm saying? We have to start making them being exact with their words. Tell us exactly what you said, what he said that was anti-Semitic. None of them can do that, by the way. None of them can do that. And this is why a lot of them, and white people do this all the time, they start playing this it was offensive game. It was offensive game. Because I've seen a lot of Jewish people in the media and things, they're talking about, well, what he actually said, it was just offensive. See, family, if I go to the doctor and the doctor says, Chase, you're fat, you need to lose some weight, I might be offended, but that's the truth. And I'm not fat, by the way, I'm just giving you an example. You see what I'm saying? If my doctor says, Chase, you're fat, you need to lose some weight, I might be offended by that, like, goddamn, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You see what I'm saying? It's the truth. If our brother Nick and Professor Griff said black people are the original Jews, that's the truth. You might be offended by it, but it's the truth. See, we not apologizing for truth. We not in the business of we got to cater to everybody's feelings. See, black people, we the only group we got to cater to everybody's feelings. We always got to cater to everybody's feelings. Nobody caters to black people's feelings. But we got to cater to everybody else's feelings. We got to apologize for telling the truth now. We got to apologize for telling the truth now. You see what I'm saying? We not having that no more. We not having that no more. And so, let's get on Nick as a whole, as a person. Now, our brother Nick came out. First he came out and he acted like he was a soldier. Nick came out and acted like he was a soldier. He said, nah, man, I'm standing on my principles. Forget Viacom. I want full demand of Wild and Out. He was saying some good stuff. Saying some good stuff. In the black community, we got behind him. Everybody got behind him. They said, okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nick, stand on your truth, brother. Stand on your truth. And then Nick, within a matter of less than 24 hours, flipped the script. Now, I'm not mad at our brother Nick. I'm sad about the situation. I'm not mad at him, though, because I feel like the brother put in some good work into the game. You see what I'm saying? He put out some great knowledge and wisdom and stuff like that. But I'm disappointed. I'm sad because you can't, family, we have to understand this. If you're going to portray yourself as a soldier, you have to be a soldier. You see what I'm saying? You can't be an internet soldier. You can't be an internet soldier. You can't be a soldier when it's convenient. You see what I'm saying, family? This is the thing. This is the problem that many people have with our brother Nick. You can't make documentaries about our great ancestors like Dr. Sebi, who never folded, who never turned the other cheek, who kept coming at these white supremacists next. But then the first time you're in this situation where you have this controversy, heavy amount of controversy, now you fold, you conform. You see what I'm saying? Not only did our brother Nick conform, and like I said, I still love our brother. Not only did he conform, and I'm going to get on, because a lot of people keep saying he's playing chess. I'm going to get on that too. Because I want to give you my aspect of playing chess. Not only did our brother conform, though, but he kind of turned around and tried to bash the black community. He said that I hurt another group of people, but what made it even worse is my community turned on me. Nick, stop. Stop, brother. Stop, brother. You were misleading the people. You were misleading the people. People didn't turn on you. Now we know we got dusty Negroes out there. And I'm not calling Nick a coon or anything like that. He's not a coon. But I'm just saying you went from a general to it's time to put you back down in a regular ranks. You see what I'm saying? We can't depend on you when it's time to be frontline when it's wartime. You see what I'm saying? Nobody turned on Nick. Nobody turned on Nick at all. But Nick, you can't go out here and act like you about that life, and then when it's time to be about that life, let me fold back. Let me fold back. Because he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong in the situation. This is why members of the Jewish community couldn't say he was wrong. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me go, because somebody said he was playing chess. Because we always hear this. Remember last year when Jay-Z signed with the NFL, you had hella Negroes talking about, man, Jay-Z, y'all just don't understand how to make chess moves, man. The niggas start babbling and bucking their eyes. Lord, y'all don't know how to make no chess moves. Ho, 4-4-4, he making chess moves out here. He making chess moves. And I said, nigga, that's not a chess move. Jay-Z is not making no chess move. See, going into the NFL, signing a deal to do halftime shows, that's not a chess move. Nigga, they're viewing you as entertainment. And here we go, 1 year later after Jay-Z made that chess move, this nigga still not an owner. He still don't own nothing. The NFL is even more racist, as we can see today. You see what I'm saying? They still ain't signed Cap. All that chess move talk. See, what is a chess move to y'all Negroes? We ain't talking about that. We talking about a chess move for the community, not for you. That was a chess move for Jay-Z. You see what I'm saying? Jay-Z got him some control in the NFL. We didn't do that. And not to mention the reason why I knew Jay-Z, that wasn't no chess move, because Jay-Z did the same thing in Brooklyn. My New York family know. People forget. See, that's one of the habits we got to stop doing as black people. We forget too much shit. Jay-Z, when they were building the Brooklyn Nets Stadium in Brooklyn, and you had brothers like Cornel West were telling the family in Brooklyn, don't sell. They're gentrifying the neighborhood. They're trying to put this stadium here so they can push you out. They got Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was like, they were like, okay, we'll give Jay-Z, he's going to be an owner in the Brooklyn Nets. See, black ownership. We care about the community. And then Jay-Z, turns out Jay-Z owned 1/120th of 1% of the Brooklyn Nets. And then he ended up selling that. I think he sold that. So I had already seen that story play out. See, we love to talk about that chess move. Jay-Z ain't did nothing. No disrespect to Jay-Z, but he ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing. You see what I'm saying? A chess move isn't... Colin Kaepernick didn't take a knee so motherfuckers Jennifer Lopez can perform at halftime. Ain't that who performed this year? Wasn't even nobody black. He got J-Lo to perform. You see what I'm saying? But back to Nick Cannon, because people talking about chess move. Family, what is the chess move that we getting out of this? Now they got our brother Nick Cannon sitting down with a rabbi. See, this is a chess move. Now, if brother Nick wanted to make a chess move, he could have did this. He could have said this. Because the key of chess move is putting the ball back in somebody else's court. Nick could have said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll apologize to the Jewish community. When the Jewish community apologizes for their role in the enslavement of African people. We see, it ain't gonna be this one-way apology. When you apologize for the enslavement of African people, then I'll apologize. When you apologize for racist white supremacists like Aaron Lopez, who was one of the biggest slave owners in the North, in Rhode Island, who sent over 300 ships to Africa to enslave my ancestors, then we can talk about some apologies. When you apologize for racist white supremacists like Judah Benjamin, who was a big part in the mastermind behind the Confederacy, who was on a Confederate $2 bill, who was a slave owner down in Louisiana, you see what I'm saying? Then we can talk about some apologies. See, that's a chess move when you put the ball back in their court. Okay? See, we can talk about some apologies. Okay, you want to have a sit down? I have to sit down with a rabbi. You have to sit down with Farrakhan. You see what I'm saying? That's a chess move. That's a chess move. Now I'm going to put just as much pressure. All this pressure you're trying to put on me, I'm going to put it back on you. So we going to both be feeling pressure. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, that's a chess move, because even if they say no, it makes them look bad. Not only does it make them look bad, it makes a lot of black people around the country say, damn, I didn't know the Jews were involved in the slave trade. Damn, I never heard of Aaron Lopez. Damn, I never heard of Judah Benjamin. You see what I'm saying? Damn, I never heard of white supremacists like Al Jolson. Because remember, when the Jews first came over here, they got their name in the entertainment business off doing blackface. That's all the Jewish actors used to do, blackface. You see what I'm saying? So you awaken our people up to that. Because they love to run these articles talking about anti-Semitism in the black community. Like black people, we sitting around talking about Jews all day. Man, the Jews control. It don't benefit us to do that. It's not a particular group of white people who are oppressing us. All white people do that shit. We don't have to break them off into ethnic groups and religions. Well, it's them white Christians. No. The white Jews do the same thing, nigga. White Muslims oppress your ass too. It's the pale-skinned Muslims on the top, and they always put the darker brothers on the bottom. It don't benefit us to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's a chess move. You put the pressure right back on them. And you continue with your knowledge and wisdom. Sit down at the table. You want to sit down with me? Let's sit down with Farrakhan as well. Okay? And they got this whole thing because they got this whole thing, family, where they got motherfuckers out here apologizing for taking pictures with Farrakhan. I'd be damned if I apologize for taking a picture with Farrakhan, my elder. I'd be damned. Who the hell does the Jewish community think they are? We're not in slavery no more, family. You're not gonna tell me who I can and cannot take no picture with. Are they crazy? Are they on the narco? You're not gonna tell me who I can and cannot take no picture with. When you got motherfuckers in the Jewish community hugged up with Donald Trump. When you got Viacom, CBS signing people like Bill O'Reilly who spew nothing but anti-black rhetoric. And you gonna tell me who I can and cannot take a picture with? When you were a slave owners were in your community? When racist white supremacists are in your community to this day? Remember, you have white supremacists in the finance sector and the real estate sector like William Lovett in the Lovett town. Shout out to our brother Tariq Nasheed. Because I didn't even realize this. I knew about the Jewish slave owners. I didn't know about people like William Lovett who created those Lovett towns. These Lovett towns these were the modern day, he's the father of modern day suburbia. You see what I'm saying, family? So these suburbs that you see, that's William Lovett. He put that spark out there. William Lovett would not even allow black people to buy these, even if they had the money. And these became a huge part of the wealth of white America. He was a Jewish man. I'd be damned if I apologize for taking a picture with Farrakhan. See, this thing goes both ways. Let's start pulling out some of the skeletons in your closet. See, to me, that's a chess move. If Nick would have did that. Okay, if I'm going to have to sacrifice a pawn, you're going to have to sacrifice something. If I'm going to have to sacrifice my queen and some money, you're going to have to sacrifice some money in your image. You see what I'm saying? You said, do you think if Nick had reached out I absolutely think Farrakhan would have did it. They've been dodging Farrakhan since the days of Mike Wallace and Donahue. Remember, white people used to have Farrakhan on their talk shows. Farrakhan used to destroy them. Because, again, white people don't operate off knowledge. Anybody can debunk white people. They operate off, I'm white and I say so. Why are the Egyptians white? No, we don't see no pictures of white Egyptians on the wall. Why are they white? Well, niggers couldn't build anything like that, so they're white. I'm white and I say so. That's all they do. That's all they do. Oh, black people, you don't have any civilizations. What about these civilizations over here? Oh, well, they weren't built by black people. Yes, they were. The DNA evidence shows it. The anthropological evidence shows it. The literary evidence shows it. Nigga, I'm white and I say so. That's the whole logic, family. That's why I don't argue. People be sending me posts, Negroes under the comments, arguing with white folks. Stop arguing with white folks. White folks don't operate off no logic. Farrakhan to get up there and destroy these rabbis. He'll destroy them. And this is why they never have tried to debate him. They've never tried to debate Farrakhan. You see, they tried to do that with our great ancestor, Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben had sat down with one of those rabbis, one of those mush-mouth rabbis, and he was stuttering, oh, you said this, and Dr. Ben, he had, the white rabbi had all these books, all this information, and Dr. Ben was sitting up there with no books, going off the top, destroying them. Look that up. Dr. Ben versus Rabbi. Because a lot of people don't know Dr. Ben was a Jew. Because they don't teach you that there are black Jews too. You see what I'm saying? The original. You see what I'm saying? Dr. Ben used to destroy them. Yeah, we don't argue with white people. White people don't bring any facts to the table, family. They don't bring any facts to the table. Just like last week, family, and that leads me to something else. Just like last week, family, I was talking about the black Hawaiians, the original Hawaiians being black. They took my post down and called it hate speech. Instagram took the post down and called it hate speech. That I called the original Hawaiians black. I had sources from museums and everything like that, actual pictures of the original Hawaiians that were painted in the time that they lived, and they took it down and called it hate speech. Now, why was it hate speech? Y'all go ahead and guess why. I'm white and I say so. When white mommy and white daddy say something, it's wrong. It's wrong. You see what I'm saying? And we got to be careful with that, because they don't bring any sources. They don't bring any logic. And what they do, family, is they allow the coons in our community to co-sign them. See, the coons will try to make black folks feel bad, because when black folks, we know deep down, we like, wait, hold on. White people don't never have our best interests. White people are always lying. They'll send these coons out here, and the coons will co-sign it. You see what I'm saying? The coons will co-sign it. The coons like D-Wade. Let me show you something real quick, family. Let me show you something real quick. This is Dwyane Wade, family. This is Dwyane Wade. Now, Dwyane Wade tweeted this. Dwyane Wade tweeted this, as you can see, on 7/15/20 at 12:56 p.m. See, this is what they do. They have Negroes in our community so buck broken. They have Negroes in our community so buck broken. This is Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade says, Nick Cannon, we are with you. Keep leading. This is at 12:56 p.m. This is when everybody was, hey man, we support you, Nick. We're behind you, Nick. Everybody was saying that. We support you. We're behind you. We ride with you. And so Dwyane Wade said, okay, I think it's safe to come out. Because everybody been looking at D-Wade funny style based off how he's been doing his son. He's been painting his nails now. He's been bucking his eyes. Everybody been looking at D-Wade funny style. So D-Wade said, hey man, this the perfect time to get back in right here. See, because white mommy and white daddy have been allowing their coons to have a little bit of empowerment lately, because it's been cool to be black lately. Blackity black. Because the whole flow, everybody's trying to prove how black they are. So D-Wade said, hey, Nick Cannon, we are with you. Keep leading. That nigga, listen, family, this nigga D-Wade went to sleep. This nigga, you know, coons sleep with their mouth open. D-Wade went to sleep. White mommy and white daddy came in within an hour. Oh, straighten out, nigga. Get back in line. Straighten out. Let me show you what D-Wade tweeted 2 hours later. Straighten up. Ooh, Lord, I was too quick to respond without being fully informed about his hurtful, anti-Semitic remarks. As you all know, I have zero tolerance for any hate speech now. Y'all know this is 2 hours later. Oh, Lord, I have zero tolerance for any hate speech now. See, family, they have these coons in our community so buck broken. So buck broken. Yeah, white mommy came in the room. D-Wade got a phone call. D-Wade, they probably walked in D-Wade's room. D-Wade was sleeping. He was, white mommy came in there. Oh, Lord Jesus. Straighten out, nigga. Get back in line. That nigga ran to his phone. Now, y'all know I was never, now, Master Hillary, you knows I would never do anything if I had known that he had said that. This damn coon. I mean, then switched up in a matter of 2 hours. Then took back the tweet. Damn. Yeah, that crack of that whip, that's scare coons right there. See, you had brothers on the plantation. You had two people on the plantation. You had brothers who weren't afraid to get whipped. You had brothers who get whipped, run away again. Get whipped, run away again. So they like, damn, this nigga don't care about getting whipped. We gotta chop his foot off. We're just gonna have to cut him off. We're gonna just have to kill him. Then you got other niggas who get whipped one time, and boy, they start, ooh, Lord, they start running from that whip. Yeah, he didn't say anything that was hate speech. Exactly. Craziness. I mean, just bucking their eyes, family. Just bucking their eyes. Mazza Hillary came in there with that whip, and D. Wade switched up quick. Ooh, now I spoke too soon now. I got zero tolerance for hate speech now. The crack of that whip. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, coons feel the crack of that whip. Yeah, you got coons like Jemele Hill. I think her name is Jemele Hill. She's out here writing articles talking about, oh, the anti-Semitism that has gone on so long in the black community. Stop. Stop. No black person is sitting up here thinking about, man, I hate Jewish people. We ain't sitting up there thinking about nothing like that. Hell, we give so much money to the Jews. We allow Jews to control everything in our community. Every business. We allow them to manage our money. Hell, the Jewish community, goddamn everything in our community. Nobody's sitting up here thinking about no damn Jew. Anything, we trying to be allied with them and everything. Yeah, man, up here talking about some the anti-Semitism in the black community. And they've been on their little, like I said, they've been harassing black folks. They made Allen Iverson posted a picture with Farrakhan. They made him take it down. He didn't even say that. Now you just post a picture with Farrakhan. Oh, that's anti-Semitism now. Stop. Yeah, Asians too. But like I said, family, speaking of members of the Asian community, let me go ahead. Hold on real quick, family. Let me go ahead and show y'all something real quick because I wanted to show you this. Let me get a better grip on my phone. Because like I said, earlier in the week, I posted the Black Hawaiians. That wasn't early in the week. I take that back. That was like late last week. I think it was like last Saturday. Because I did a show on the original Hawaiian people. And you had a lot of $5 Hawaiians. Now, who are the $5 Hawaiians? Let me clarify who these people are. The $5 Hawaiians are the Hawaiian people who are descendants of the white colonizers and Asian immigrants. These are the people who are descendants of the white colonizers and Asian immigrants. And they were in the comment section crying and complaining. Man, our ancestors weren't no black folks. Man, our ancestors weren't no black. They were going on and on and on about this. So, they kept reporting the post, and the post ended up being taken down. And this just goes to I'm white and I say so again. Let me pull up some receipts real quick, family. Okay, this is the post though. I just want y'all to know I'm not lying, and it's on my page. They said post removed for hate speech and symbols. Hate speech or symbols. Now the only symbols on the page were receipts that the Hawaiians were black. Okay. Now you had some coons in the comment section, not some coons, but you also had some $5 Hawaiians. This is things they say. This is things the $5 Hawaiians say. They say your points are invalid because hair, skin, facial features, etc. can't be divided only into black and white categories. You're freaking ignorant, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and debunk that. Now I want y'all to notice something, family, because this is one of our young queens of Hawaii. I want you to notice something. Let me get back to myself real quick before I start showing some receipts. This is I'm white and I say so. Notice every time black people start showing black history around the world, then all of a sudden these people ain't black. Now during slavery, they said if you have black skin, you're black. They said if you have black hair texture, curly, kinky hair, you're black. They said if you have Afrocoid features, big nose, big lips, you're black. But the moment The same white people said this. Now, the moment we start showing, okay, well, let's talk about these black-skinned people around the world and what they were doing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, these people weren't black. You can't judge somebody based off their skin color, their hair texture, and their facial features. It's the moving of the goalposts. I'm white and I say so. So when it's beneficial for them, when it's time to oppress Negroes, they know how to gather us all up. Now it's your skin color. When it's time to point out some crime, that's black on black crime, because both of them are black skinned people. So that's black on black crime. You see what I'm saying? When it's time to segregate and redline, these people in this area are black skinned people. They know how to judge a Negro then. But then when we say, okay, well, let's go to Polynesia, let's go to Australia, let's go to Melanesia, let's go to Micronesia, let's go to the Americas, South America, let's point out the indigenous black people, then all of a sudden, whoa, 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 these people weren't black. These people weren't black. Notice how that works, family. Notice how that works. Ain't that something? Now, we were going by their rules. We let them invent the rules. Because remember, we were the people who said, nah, bro, we different. I come from a different tribe. We didn't go by skin color. We said, no, he's Tutsi, I'm Hutu. He's Igbo, he's Hausa. We were different. Even you had brothers over here during slave times. You had brothers like, no, I'm a Moor. I'm not black. I'm a Moor. You had brothers and sisters, no, I'm Choctaw. I'm an Indian. I'm a native. I'm not black. They said, no. All you niggas got the same skin color. You get in one group. And they oppressed us all as one group. So we say, okay, if it don't benefit us to be with our separate nationalities, let's just unite as one skin color people. We black people. Just call it black. We black people. We got the same texture hair, same skin color, all this. And we said, okay, let's point out the black history. Now all of a sudden, now it ain't about your skin color, it ain't about your hair texture, it ain't about your phenotypes. You see what I'm saying? The moving of the goalposts. So let me do a quick review of last week. So, because we're going to go by the original standard of what blackness is. Again, this is our sister, the last queen of Hawaii. Now, family, if I'm lying, call me out. Is this not a black woman? Is this not a black woman? This is the last queen of Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? This is clearly a black woman. This is Queen Liliuokalani. This is Queen Liliuokalani, the last queen of Hawaii. You had several illustrations and cartoons in the late to early 1900s when the United States was trying to take over the kingdom of Hawaii that depicted her as a black woman. They made fun of her. They drew her with big nose, big lips, nappy hair. You see what I'm saying? This is a black woman. But now today, she's not considered black. Why is she not considered black? Because she was a queen. Because she was indigenous. Because the only way to be black to white folks is you had to been a slave. If you weren't a slave, you weren't black. Now you anything but black. Beautiful black sister. This is her as a child. You see the queen, she got her curls in her hair. She looks like my sister, honestly. She honestly really does look like my sister. Beautiful black queen. This is her in her early teenage years. The last queen of Hawaii. But we got more because Hawaii didn't just have one Negro. This is her brother, King David. This is her brother, the last king of Hawaii. King David came on his 281-day tour across the world. He came to the Americas, and all the white racist reporters were talking about, oh, this nigga, this nigga, that. Oh, he was so black then, back then. They were talking about his skin color. You see what I'm saying? They were talking about that brother's skin color. This is King David, the last king and queen of Hawaii. Again, these are brothers and sisters, family. So this is a royal black family in Hawaii. That solidifies the African presence in Hawaii. Our brother J.A. Rogers, our ancestor, J.A. Rogers wrote in his book, Sex and Race, that the Hawaii Islands are undoubtedly have a Negro race. Undoubtedly. The presence is there. Check that book out, Sex and Race by J.A. Rogers. They used to call Hawaii Sandwich Islands before it was named Hawaii. Yeah, the brother got waves in his head. The audacity of these white supremacists. When the last time you seen a white dude with waves? When the last time you seen any other group, non-black, with some waves in their head? You dig? When the last time you seen that, family? I'll wait now. If y'all seen somebody with waves in their head, a white dude with waves in their head, I'll wait. You dig? Because we ain't going to play the game. That's a game. This is their baby sister. Let me get a better picture of her. This is their baby sister. This is Princess Light. This is one of the last princesses of Hawaii. This is their sister. Clearly a black woman. Clearly a black woman. This is her right here from far away. The picture's a little blurry, but you can tell by the queen's face. She like, nigga, hurry up and take this picture. I gotta go. I got something to do. You see what I'm saying? This is Princess Light. Now, family, how do you know these people are black? Because they have black skin, curly, kinky hair, and Africoid features, meaning nose, wide nose, broad lips, things of this nature. The same thing that has been used to categorize us as black for the last 400 years when they were enslaving and oppressing us. But now, all of a sudden, it changed. It got to change. You had $5 Hawaiians talking about some, oh, well, it ain't about how you actually look. It's about where they came from, and they didn't come from no Africa. They's Polynesian. You dig? See, we not gonna play con games no more, family. We not gonna play con games now. And I talked about this last week. This is just a little review because we have to reiterate it. Because when they take posts down like that, a lot of people learn from those posts. It was a white man, a German-Russian painter by the name of Louis Corris. In the early 18th century, he was one of the first surveyors and painters of his time. He was a world-renowned painter, world-famous painter. He went to what he called Sandwich Island because, again, Hawaii was called Sandwich Island before it was colonized, and it was eventually called Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? He went to Sandwich Island, and he painted these brothers. These are the two brothers he painted. These are the two brothers he painted. As you can clearly see, these are black people. Because you had, again, $5 Hawaiians talking about some, well, them pictures in black and white, so we can't tell what their complexion was. So I guess the black and white picture made them get curly, kinky hair. You see what I'm saying? So here's a color painting. And by the way, he visited Sandwich Island, a.k.a. Hawaii, in 1816. So he had an eyewitness account of the original Hawaiians. He sat there and he painted them. The kingdom of Hawaii roughly lasted from 1810 to 1893, if I'm not mistaken. 1810 to 1893. He painted these brothers right here. He didn't paint these Hawaiians you see today. You see what I'm saying? He didn't paint the Hawaiians you see today. These are the Hawaiians you see today. You see So Young Sue, these Asians. You see So Young Sue with some flowers around talking about she's indigenous. These are the Hawaiians you see today. If I'm lying, these are the Hawaiians you see today. You see Bob and So Young Sue talking about, dude, I'm indigenous, bro. Surf's up, man. Surf's up, dude. These are the indigenous Hawaiians today. These are the ones in my comment section talking about some, the indigenous Hawaiians went black. That's that hotel. Black people always trying to steal our culture. These are the Hawaiians we see today. You dig? These are the Hawaiians we see today, the $5 Hawaiians. I'll call them the $5 Hawaiians because you got to understand, Hawaii was a black island. Hawaii was a black island. Now, you had different complexions of people. Just like here in the Americas, you had the Mongolian Asian phenotype, some of the lighter skin, but it was never pale white. These people in Hawaii now are pale white. They ain't got damn near no melanin. You see what I'm saying? They have long, just straight hair. So you had the Mongolian Asian phenotype, but you also had an African presence among the original Hawaiian people. But we can go deeper. We can go deeper. Hold on one second, family. Let me pull up some receipts. Now this is, again, you might know him already, King Kamehameha. This is the first king of the kingdom of Hawaii. He was, again, this picture is in, I believe, the Honolulu Museum of Arts. Because all these pictures that I'm getting are authenticated pictures. These are not some pictures off somebody's website. These are authenticated pictures from the Honolulu Museum of Arts. All the pictures I'm showing you are either from the Honolulu Museum of Arts, the Honolulu Academy of Arts, or the Hawaii State Archives. Things that have been authenticated by them. You see what I'm saying? I'm not showing you some random pictures that I had on somebody else's page. You see what I'm saying, family? Don't worry about the haters in the chat room. Haters gonna always find something to hate about. They always gonna find something to hate about. You see what I'm saying? But this is drawn again. I believe it was watercolored by Louis Corus. Again, the famous German-Russian painter. You see what I'm saying? Now, King Kamehameha, he married again a lighter-skinned Mongolian Asian phenotype Hawaiian. Some of the natives that you see today, not the $5 natives, but the natives they were called red-skinned natives. He married a lighter-skinned woman. However, this is his son. This is Kamehameha II. This is him. As you can see, this is clearly one of our light-skinned brothers. And really not even light-skinned, one of our caramel brothers. You see what I'm saying? Curly, kinky hair. That African characteristics is definitely there. You see what I'm saying? That African characteristics is clearly there. This is Kamehameha II. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing the ancestor's name wrong. Okay? This is him II. Now, he, along with his wife, this is his wife. I'm just going to call her Queen Cam because I cannot pronounce her indigenous name. This is his wife. This is another painting by another famous white painter named John Hayter. Hayter, I believe. This is his wife. As you can see, the sister's got curls. She got cornrows in the top of her head. Look at that nose. This is an African woman. You don't need a color picture to tell this is an African woman. We ain't never seen white girls do no braids on top of their head. These pale skin Asians. We ain't never seen that. You see what I'm saying? This is in the I believe it's called the Lunani. This is in the royal, we're just going to call it, this is in Hawaii's royal palace. This is the picture of her in the Hawaiian royal palace. Clearly a black woman. That's the color picture for the haters. Because haters love to act like, well, that's in black and white now. I can't really tell. That's in black and white now. I can't really tell. This is the picture of her in the royal palace in Hawaii. I forgot the official name. It's called the Lulani Palace or something like that. I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. You see what I'm saying? This, I'm gonna just call her Queen Cam. This is King's Kamehameha II's wife. That's his wife. Now, both of them went to London to visit the Queen. And this was about in the 1824, 1825 range. They went to London to visit the Queen. This is what they said about them. And I want you to pay attention to the bottom half. Because they were describing them. Because all these people were looking at them funny. You see what I'm saying? And let me see if I could get, because the comments are in the way. It said, these islanders are a very, let me see what that says. Large size. The man appeared to be above 6 feet and exceedingly stout. The females are equally fat and coarse, proportionally taller. Now hold on, because that's not even the good part. Damn it, I didn't even get the good part in there. I forgot to edit it out, family. But you really can't see. I don't know, maybe y'all can see it. Can y'all see what the bottom says? The bottom says, and I'm going to just paraphrase for you. It says, these people are the darkest copper color, damn near approaching black. They said they are the darkest copper color. And you know darkest copper color is essentially a penny, family. If you look at a penny is considered copper color. Look at an old penny and put it next to your skin and tell me what you see. You see a black person. Okay? You see a black person. These are some of the eyewitness accounts when they went to London. Because one thing we know about white folks know Negroes when they see them. White folks know Negroes when they see them. Meghan Markle had to find that out the hard way. Meghan Markle, I'm not black. I'm biracial. No, you're a nigger. You can't stay in here. You and Harry got to go somewhere else. They said, no, you and Harry got to go somewhere else. You might be light-skinned. You might have a little long, straight hair, but you're a Negro. You got to hop up out the paint. See, white folks don't play that. White folks get you up out the paint. You see what I'm saying? Remember, they said, what was it, 1/18 Negro blood makes you a Negro? They're serious about that because they understand that those Negro genes are hard to get out. They understand that. They understand Negro genes are hard to get out. If we allow one Negro to slip in, all of us going to be walking around here with they deem nappy hair. We're going to be black-skinned. All of us are going to start having those African features. They don't play about that Negro gene. They got Meghan Markle about the paint. I don't know if you can see it. Can y'all see the bottom line, family? I can't see it on my screen because I have a lot of different stuff. But it says they are the darkest copper color people. And if you don't believe me, I'll put it on my Instagram stories just in case you can't see it. Can y'all see the bottom line? You see what I'm saying? It says they are the darkest copper color people. Almost approaching black. Okay, y'all can see it. That bottom line. It talked about how tall and big these people were. These are the original Hawaiian people. Not these folks you see right here. These are the Hawaiians you see today. These ain't of the darkest copper color people. These are of the lightest white paper color people. You see what I'm saying? This is Sue Young, whose most likely parents, she's descendant of Asian immigrants, whose parents came over there in the 1940s because they had to bring labor workers to Hawaii. So now the Hawaiians you see today, many of the Hawaiians they put on postcards, these are a mixture of white colonizers and Asian immigrants who pretend to be Hawaiian. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Japanese and Asians. They kill Hawaii. Remember, Hawaii is it's mostly Asian. I think they said it's 38% Asian, 25% white, and they say probably less than 6% are native Hawaiian people, meaning indigenous. And remember, when we say indigenous, from the paintings on Lewis Chorus, you had different complexion people. You had the Mongolian phenotype in Hawaii before colonization. But you also had an African presence. Damn near everybody was black or mulatto. You see what I'm saying? Complexion-wise. Some of them had long straight hair, others had afros and things of that nature. But we can go deeper. Let me show you, and I'm going to just show you one more. And by the way, I talked about Queen Liliuokalani. This is a picture of her from an early, I believe it was in 1893, during the hostile takeover of the United States. These are the depictions of her. That's her up on a chair with Marines, because they used to have little racist cartoons and things of that nature, but they depicted her as a black woman. They made her nose big, made her hair nappy, because they're always trying to make our ancestors look like savage people. But the real savages is the one coming over there trying to take over a land that doesn't belong to them. You see what I'm saying? That's Queen Liliuokalani. That's the cartoon I was talking about earlier. That's from a magazine called The Judge. The Judge, a popular Republican magazine in the late 1800s. That's how they depicted her. Now, you also had a brother in 1890. Our brother by the name, we call him Duke. I'm just call him Duke. He is the father of surfing. This is what he's considered still to this day in Hawaii and around the world. If you type in on Google Duke, the father of surfing, he will come up. His name is Duke I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name because it's going to be all the way off. But he is known as Duke, the father of surfing. This brother was a very talented surfer. He also swam in the Olympics. I believe he won gold medals in the Olympics. When he came to the United States, family, he was so black. When he came into the United States, there were clubs, there were pools that they would not let him into. There were pools and there were clubs they would not let him into because he was so black. This is our ancestor. He was born in 1893, years before the colonization of Hawaii by the United States. So I just wanted to show you, all the way through the kingdom, you had black people. And it's a documentary called The Waterman. I believe it's called The Waterman. A biography of Duke. I just can't pronounce his name, family. Kalasam. It starts with a K. Duke. Some with a K. Just type in the father of surfing if you don't believe me. And they talked about how much racism he dealt with in the United States. In fact, His Olympic teammates during the Olympic trials in the United States, they would make fun of him by dressing up in blackface. And they would do minstrel shows because of how black he was. Because remember, back in the 1930s and 20s, family, a lot of our elders and ancestors, all of them had conchs in their head because they were afraid. Yeah, that's his name right there, Shea Boogie. Shout out to Shea Boogie 1007. That's his last name right there. I can't pronounce his last name. It's Kahanamoku or something like that. No disrespect to the elder. You see what I'm saying? He was so black, but his teammates, and it's a documentary like I said called The Waterman. It's A Waterman or The Waterman, one like that, something like that. I'll put it in the bio as well, in my stories as well. But his teammates were dressed up in blackface. When he went to the United States, they would not let him in the pool. They said, Negro, you are black. See, they weren't looking at his hair. Well, oh, no, he got straight hair. Maybe he's not black. No. Because we got to remember, in the 1920s and 30s, black people were walking around with conchs. So it was nothing to see a Negro with long, straight hair. Remember, Malcolm used to have conchs. Well, conch is nothing but a perm, pretty much. So they were like, oh, you look just like one of these Negroes with a conch. You see what I'm saying? So again, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. This is not hate speech. This is fact speech. Anybody who denies this African presence, that's hate speech. You just hating. You see what I'm saying? Because the receipts is out there. The receipts is out there. And like I say, this is something that I'm going to put because I've learned. Let me get back to myself. Okay? Just a quick, that's something light, family. Something light. That's just pictures I got just before I went live. Just to prove my point. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I'm going to put in Voice of the Ancestors Volume 3. One thing I want to talk about in Voice of the Ancestors Volume 3 is I want to get advanced on white supremacy. I talked about in Volume 1 the rules and the regulations, the religion of white supremacy. But I want to go into detail because a lot of times, brothers and sisters across the world, we have black people. We are the majority across the world. But we have black people who have been reclassified. Black people who have been told that they are not black. So we don't think, so when you look at these documentaries, they'll say they're Polynesian. They're Melanesian. They're Aborigine. They're just Asian. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand a lot of our brothers and sisters across the world have been reclassified. Like many of you, like you're saying, you've never seen these pictures. They call these people Hawaiian. You say they're black. No, they're not black. They were just Hawaiian. See, now we want to throw everybody into this class. Now skin color doesn't matter. We got to start taking back our history, family. That's why in Volume 3, I'm going to go around the world and document Africa to Europe to Asia to Australia to those Polynesian islands, Melanesian islands, Micronesia, Hawaii, North and South America. These are black people. We are the original people everywhere, family. Just because they changed the name of these black folks don't mean they ain't black no more. You see what I'm saying? These are Negroes. These are Negroes. Our elders and our ancestors were everywhere. The original. You see what I'm saying? I had a $5 Hawaiian gonna tell me. She told me that they weren't black. They came from Polynesia and Melanesia. Nigga, Melanesia means the Black Islands. Melanesia literally means the Black Islands. The islands of black people. You see what I'm saying? That's what Melanesia means, but we don't know that. We just call them Melanesian. Melanesian means the land of the black people or the island of the black people. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to play these games with people. They want to reclassify our brothers and sisters everywhere. You go to Australia today, they are blacker than any black person in America. But they ain't black. Y'all weren't the first. Black people weren't the first people. They're technically a different race of people. No, you oppressed them just like any other race. Cause see, history don't lie. History don't lie. You look at races like A.O. Neville down there in Australia. When those Australian races, they first got to Australia, they had something called the destiny of race. The destiny of race, they said basically we cannot allow Australia to be known as a black island because it was millions of our brothers and sisters there. So what they had is they had the breeding out of the melanin. They bred out melanin in Australia. They bred out melanin. You can look this up, called The Destiny of Race. It was a racist by the name of A.O. Neville. He would snatch black children away from their mother and put them in a white family. They would brainwash that child. That child would have a white wife. Then that child's biracial. That biracial child would have another white wife. They slowly bred out the melanin. They would kill the parents. You see what I'm saying? They would kill the parents everywhere. Even in the Americas, we would consider at one point 3/5 of a human being. Our brothers and sisters in Australia, being the blacks they were considered 3/5 of a human being as well. They were classified up into the 1970s. You had our brothers and sisters in Australia, the black Aborigine, the Torres Island Straighteners. They were classified in the same level of plants and animals. Literally, if you look at their deeds and their old stuff in the 1970s, they were considered plants and animals. Not humans. Plants and animals that can be whacked and destroyed as they see fit. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just doing my part, God. I'm just doing my part. So this is why I have to, and this is why I go out my way and I tell the family, we got to start writing our own history books. We got to start writing our own history books. And I forgot to show y'all something. We got to start writing our own history books, family. Because history is being distorted. History is being distorted. Family, if you look, and I may end the live, I want to show y'all, and I meant to show it, let me see, let me double check, make sure I don't have it. 1 second, family. Okay. Okay, I don't have it. 1 second. Okay. But if you look at the 2020 census, family, the 2020 census is garbage. The 2020 census, it has white people. It says on there white people. Coming from the original, this means you come from the original people of Europe, the Middle East, and Northeast Africa. That's what it has on it. This is why we have to write our own history books. Because, first of all, white people aren't the original people anywhere. We know where they come from. The Caucasus Mountains. That's where they come from. They're not even, if we want to be technical, we can't even call them Europeans. The first Europeans are Africans. These are the Grimaldi people who came over that Arabian Peninsula around 46 to 48,000 years ago. These are African people. White people, and you ain't even you can't even call yourself the original European. You're just white. That's it. You see what I'm saying? They got the nerve now to put on there, and that's why I wish I should have screenshotted it before I got on. The original people of Northeast Africa, family, can you show me the original tribe, the original white tribe of Northeast Africa? Can y'all show me that? Show me one original tribe in Africa. Forget Northeast Africa. Show me the original people, white people of Africa. Where are they now? You don't see no original tribe, white tribe in Africa. You dig? You don't see nothing like that. At all. Hold on, family. The video is about to end real quick. I got like 26 seconds left. I'm going to end the video and then I'm going to come right back on. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that census paper real quick so I can show you. I'm going to end the video and I'm going to come right back on. 1 second.